where the fear is gone.
Timothée Chalamet is one of the brightest actors of his generation. He doesn't just play roles, he lives them. Every film he takes on is a new challenge, a story that truly touches the heart. So today, let's look back at 5 movies that turned Timothée into a true Hollywood star and uncover the struggles and funny behind-the-scenes moments along the way. Wonka is a magical story about a young chocolatier who dreams of creating the sweetest place in the world. In this film, Timothée Chalamet transforms into a young inventor full of imagination and kindness. The movie is filled with music, magic, and childlike wonder. But playing such a character took serious preparation. Timothée spent months learning to sing, dance, and even trained with stage choreographers. The hardest part was performing musical numbers live. No retakes, just straight in the frame. He admitted that every time he feared hitting a wrong note, but he never gave up. Once, he ate so many sweets on set that filming had to stop because he literally couldn't say his lines from a stomach ache. Dune is an epic sci-fi story that takes us to the planet Arrakis, a world of sand, heat, and battles for power. Timothée plays Paul Atreides, a young heir who must accept his destiny and become a leader. His performance impressed everyone, calm, deep, and genuine. But the journey wasn't easy. Filming took place in the real deserts of Jordan and the UAE, where temperatures sometimes reached 50 degrees Celsius, 122 degrees Fahrenheit. The actors wore heavy suits that barely let air through. Timothée joked that he felt like a baked croissant in the oven. Sometimes the heat was unbearable. He literally collapsed after scenes. But despite it all, he says this was the film that changed my life. Call Me by Your Name made Timothée world famous. It's a tender, heartfelt story of first love, set in Italy in the 1980s. He plays Elio, a smart, reserved boy who opens his heart for the first time. To prepare for the role, Timothée had just 1 month. During that time, he learned Italian and how to play both piano and guitar. Director Luca Guadagnino demanded total naturalness, even in the most intimate scenes. For the young actor, it was a true test. And here comes one of the funniest moments of his career. The famous peach scene the crew couldn't stop laughing, and Timothée later called it the strangest, yet most defining moment of his life. This role earned him an Oscar nomination and made him one of Hollywood's new faces. Little Women is a warm story about family, love, and growing up. Timothée played Laurie, a charming, dreamy, slightly mischievous, but incredibly sincere young man. His duo with Saoirse Ronan became one of the audience's favorites. But this role wasn't easy either. Timothée said the hardest scene was when his character confesses his love and gets rejected. After filming, he said, "It felt like I was actually dumped in real life." Beautiful Boy is a heartbreaking drama. Timothée plays Nick, a young man struggling with drug addiction. His father is played by Steve Carell, and together, they created an incredibly emotional story about love and faith. For this role, Timothée lost weight and studied real stories of people battling addiction. He said that after every scene, he felt completely drained, as if he had actually lived through it all. Some moments were so powerful that the crew just stood in silence for minutes after the word "cut." Timothée Chalamet is an actor who isn't afraid to take risks. He lives through every role, discovering new sides of himself each time. His story is only beginning, and it feels like there are still dozens of films ahead that we'll fall in love with. Which of these movies is your favorite? Tell us in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new stories from the world of cinema.